It's you, man. Skachar here. This is Keiko Self Evolution, where I'm here to help you evolve. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that you can do right now, like right this second, to evolve. All right, let's get straight into the video. All right, so number 1, this is so crucial. Be on a routine, okay? Be on a routine. The time that you wake up, from the time that you go to bed, have a list of things either to do or have a schedule for yourself, something. Do the same things every single day. At around base, it doesn't have to be at the same exact time. It could be in a, hour time frame or whatever the case might be. But try to do the same things every single day. Like for instance, right now, what I'm doing is I wake up at about 8-9 o'clock, depending on, the day. Usually I like to wake up at 8:15, right? I get 8 hours of sleep, wake up at 8:15 because my job actually ends at 10 p.m. So, I'm not as luxurious to, wake up 5 a.m. in the morning like most people are. But I wake up at 8:15. I stay up for, I think, 2 hours after work. So I go to sleep at around 12 p.m. I'm more of a night owl anyway, so that kind of works out for me. I wake up at 8:15, get up, brush my teeth, I journal. That's one of the first thing I do. I journal, meditate, and then I go work out. And usually my workouts are about 30 minutes long. They're usually not longer than that. I like doing calisthenics. I do a simple routine every day where it's nice and easy for me. Not easy as in the actual workout is easy, but easy just enough to maintain consistently. Like I can do it over a long period of time every single day. That's one of the things that I do. Another thing that can help you building a routine is to download certain apps that actually keep track of your tasks that you do throughout the whole entire day. So one app that I have on my iPhone is it's called Things. So basically what Things is it's almost like a to-do list, and you write whatever you have to do for the next day or for the next week or whatever the case might be. And sometimes those tasks, you can literally have them go on repeat. So every time, you go on the app and you check off something like, I don't know, you read a book today, or you meditated, or you wrote in your journal, or or you worked out, you could check it off and it'll actually, to me, it's like almost like I don't know, it's like a game. Like the more you do it, the more, points that you get over time. And then you can actually see how much you've actually done. Right, so it has like a huge list. Like for me right now, I have like a huge list of things that I've done, because I think I started with Things app earlier this month or earlier last month. I can't remember, but it's just nice to see what all you've done, and it's just like, man, like I could just keep going, and you can just keep doing these things every single day. So one thing that you can do right now to help you evolve is to build a routine. It doesn't matter, have something on there where you have a hobby, something that gets you fit, something that you're on a daily basis. All right, on a daily basis you do these certain things, right? That's why probably the app is called Things, because you do these certain things and you just check them off of the list. You don't have to do like this whole schedule, like at 9:30 a.m. I'm gonna do this and that and the third. I don't really like that, because I don't like planning out my day like that, because it never goes out like that, to be completely honest with you. Sometimes I have different things throughout the day that I do differently outside of my routine, so it could kind of that's why I don't really do the whole schedule routine. You can do that. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't. For me it doesn't. I just like having a group of things that I need to get accomplished throughout that day, and throughout the day I just accomplish those tasks, and it doesn't matter when I do them. As long as I do them, I'm fine with that. I do have a certain things that I like to do in the morning, and certain things that I like to do throughout the day. Those things, it's completely up to you. All right, but the most important thing is to build a routine. You could do that. It doesn't take that long to do. You could download the app Things, or you could download any other task manager type of app, and get on a routine. I promise you, you'll see the results of just overall life just be better for you. All right, so number 2. Now this is probably gonna irritate a lot of people, because you've probably seen this on a lot of I don't know, like a lot of videos and on YouTube and everything like that, but it's to exercise and eat healthy. I mean, it's as simple as that, y'all. Like, stop eating junk food and go work out, you know. Now, I can give you some tips to go work out. Like I said, I work out every single day. Um, like no rest periods. I only rest when I really need to, but I know how to manage like my volume and how much I'm actually getting out of my workout to, I'm still pushing myself, but at the same time, I'm not overloading to the point where I'm like really, really sore, or, there's some days I'm like, yo, I need to actually take a break. Like, I never feel like that because I know, you got to start out small. You got to start out small and build over time. And I understand my body enough to actually realize what I can and can't do. Okay, so that's one important thing that I would say too as well when it goes into this topic of exercise and eating healthy. Know what you can and can't do when it comes to working out. So if you're trying to go to the gym and squat like 300 pounds and it's your first day in, I don't know, maybe a year, hey, if you're strong like that and you can do that stuff, go ahead. But if it's your first time doing that, don't do that. Work your way up. Do maybe 100, do maybe, I don't know, 95 pounds or something like that. I don't do weighted workouts. I do calisthenics. Most of my workouts are just literally pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. The three fundamentals of calisthenics. That's literally all I do every single day. Is I do those three. I do 3 sets, and I keep it pushing. I do a variety. Like, I might do a close chin up, or like a close grip chin up, or I might do a wide pull up, or regular pull up, whatever the case might be. Or for the push-ups, I might do a close grip pull up, or I might do a wide pull up, or I might do an archer or not pull up, push up. I might do an archer push up. So I could mix it up, and I could always change the muscle groups and how I'm hitting those certain muscle groups, so I'm never sore to the point where I like literally cannot stand up because I did, I don't know, 100 squats this one day, and then and my butt's hurting and I can't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not ever supposed to feel like that. Okay, you're supposed to ease your way into it, practice, keep practicing, start small, work your way up. So I would say this. And also for eating healthy, what's not healthy. Like, you can literally look at any food label, nutrition, and just see that it's not healthy for you. Like, if it has too much sugar, if it has too much fat, if it has too much sodium, these things. So I would encourage you to at least look at the nutrition labels. And it's weird because usually when I'm in the store, I literally never see anybody looking at the nutrition labels on certain foods, and I'm usually the only one like picking up, like, I don't know, it could be like a can of beans, and I'm usually just sitting there just looking at the nutrition label, and people were looking at me like weird, but I don't really care. I still look at the nutrition label because I just want to know what I'm eating. I want to know what's best for me. I compare, like, say if this beans is better than this beans on the same shelf. Like, I want to see which one is better, which one is more healthy, which one will give me more out of my body, or whatever the case might be, out of my nutrition and all those things. So I like looking at that stuff. I would encourage you to do the same. I know there's apps out there as well. I think I downloaded one a long time ago. I haven't used it yet, but I downloaded an app where actually, if you scan the barcode, it gives you like all the nutritional like facts of that actual food product that's in the store. I forgot what it's called. I'll probably put it down in the comments of what it's actually called, but that right there, useful because it's a quick little scan. You can see like what's good, what's not good in there, and all that stuff. So I highly encourage you guys, eat healthy, stop eating junk food, stop going out and doing stop going out when you're hungry. That's what I would say. Stop shopping when you're hungry, because that's not good. I always like to eat before I go out to shop for more grocery food, because you can pick up a little snack or two, a little candy or something. You might like, it's whatever, it's just a piece of candy. No, don't do that. It's junk food. Remember, it's junk food. You're not junk. You're not trash. Okay, so don't eat trash. All right. Third thing you can do to evolve right now as you speak is to find something you can do outside of your job. Now, if you don't have a job, then just find something that you can do. I don't know. It could be to create your own business, to learn a language, I don't know, to write a book, or to draw. It could be anything, as long as you're fulfilling, like, it's something that you just do naturally, that's like really like your talent or whatever the case might be, do that thing on a repetitive basis, because you never know, someone out of the blue can just be like, you know what, hey, I'm gonna pick you up for this talent and I'm gonna pay you for it. Or, hey, you know how to speak this language, then I'm gonna pay you for it. Who knows, right? So right now I'm learning German. It's not one of the easiest languages to learn if you're an English speaker, but hey, I'm learning German only because why not? Why not learn German? I lived in Germany for 2 years. I never spoke German, so I was like, well, I guess I'll learn German now. You know what I'm saying? So learn something new. Learn something new about yourself. Evolve yourself. That's the whole premise of evolving, is that you're complimenting yourself as you grow, right? So it's not just, oh, I know how to do this one thing and boom, I'm evolving. No, you know how to do these things, right? You know how to do all of this, and then you're going, because people will see you in a different light. If you say, like, let's just say this, right? I walk into a room and I approach myself to, let's just say, 2 people, right? The first person A, I say to them, hey, I know how to I shoot YouTube videos, right? And they're like, oh, okay, cool. Boom, that's the only thing that I do. I go to person B and I say, hey, I shoot YouTube videos, I'm learning a new language, I write a book, I know how to draw, I don't know, all these things, right? And they're just like, whoa, like, that's a lot. Now, I'm not saying you should be doing these things for other people, but what I'm saying is that as a person, you should evolve yourself and complement yourself with different, avenues of, like, I don't know, you just become interesting, because, hey, guys, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Girls like this. But anyway, become interesting. Become a very interesting person. Research a bunch of topics. I don't know, do something outside of your job, all right? You don't always want to go to school, get a degree on something. That's what I'm doing. Get a degree on something. I'm creating a business. I'm learning a language. I might be writing a book in the future. Who knows? I could be doing a lot of stuff. But that's the thing. I'm evolving as a person because I keep doing, I'm trying to level it up at every, stage of my life, right? So do something outside of your job. Don't just do the same thing every day, okay? Even though that's kind of contradicted to what I said, being a routine, but it's not. Y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, next one. 4th thing to do to evolve right now, like today, is to journal. Okay, so ever since I started journaling, I think it was about last year in June or July, I can't remember the exact month, but I have it written down in my journal, because I like to date it, and I like to go back and sometimes read what I wrote. I would say journaling has really opened my eyes to, like, first off, journaling itself, it lets you get all your thoughts out of your head, like everything that you're dealing with, everything that, what's going on in your life, because we know, we have busy lives, like we us humans, we have a lot going on throughout the day. So just having that, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to really sit down and write all that down, put it on a piece of paper, it's nice. Like it feels like you can go throughout your day and you can just be like, you know what, it's cool. Like I have my little rest recovery period whenever I write this stuff in my journal. I can, I can write down that I'm stressed out, or I can write down that I'm this, that, and third. But even after, you write stuff like that, you never feel that way after you write it. It's just like, oh, I feel good. It's like a relief almost. And the other thing that goes along with this is showing gratitude, right? So what I like to do is I like to write 3 things that I'm grateful for in my journal every single day. It could be like, I'm grateful for breathing today. I'm grateful for having food today. I'm grateful for a roof over my head. It could be anything. Like I'm grateful for having this camera so I can record these videos for you guys. I'm grateful that I have this mic so you guys can hear my clear, crisp voice. It could be anything. Just write down 3 things. Just be like, I am grateful for X, Y, and Z. All right. I am grateful for this. I am grateful for that. It doesn't have to be too complex. Honestly, it takes me a little over 15 minutes to write in my journal because I have a lot on my mind that I want to just get out there and just not, have on my mind all day. So I like to just write down these things, get them over with. And then after 10, 15 minutes while I'm sitting there, I feel relieved. I'm like, you know what? I feel good. I feel good about today. I feel good. And I do this in the morning. So usually, like, right after I meditate, I write all this stuff down. Boom. And then throughout the day, I'm like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. All right. So this is the 5th thing you could do right now not right now, but you can do right now as of today to start doing to help you evolve. And this one, it's gonna, I don't know, this one is like, some people are gonna be like no, some people are gonna be like yeah, but sleep. You need sleep, okay? I don't care what, millionaires and billionaires are saying about you need to go to sleep for, I don't know, 3-4 hours or whatever the case might be. Okay, now, everybody's different. Some people only need like 4 hours of sleep and to operate like normally, okay? If you're that person, awesome, cool. You get those 4 hours of sleep every single day. For other people, it takes a little bit longer. It takes about 8 hours. For me, it takes about 8 hours to feel fully operational, fully functional, fully, just happy, and generally speaking, just better sense of life. Okay, so what I would say is that do not sacrifice sleep for, I don't know, like if you're working on something, do not sacrifice your sleep. Do not sacrifice your sleep, because I can tell you that same thing that you have, that you're working on, whatever the case might be, it's going to be there tomorrow. So do not sacrifice your sleep. There's always another day to do it tomorrow. I'm not saying to give up on what you are doing. I'm not saying to stop what you're doing. But whenever it comes to those hours where you're like, I gotta go to sleep pretty soon, but I have to finish this, like, please choose sleep every single time. Because I don't know, maybe you might be writing something like an essay. Let's just say you're writing an essay, right? And it's it's like 12 at night, and you're like, you know what, I gotta go to bed, I gotta go to sleep because I gotta wake up at, 6 o'clock in the morning because I have to go to class or whatever the case might be, but I really have to finish this essay. Look, first off, it's already your fault that you wasted, it was the last minute by the time you already did the essay, so you should have planned ahead. Like, that's your own fault. But go to sleep. It's not worth it. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. The way that you feel afterward, the way that you feel like sluggish, you feel down, you feel like pissed off at times, like, no, go to sleep. Do not sacrifice sleep. If you're playing video games and it's in the middle of the night and you're like, just one more game, and then it turns out it's like 2 hours later and you're like, darn, I have to wake up at this time and only have 4 or 5 hours of sleep. No, trust me, prioritize sleep. I'm telling you guys, it will help you out in the future. Prioritize sleep. I cannot say this enough. Prioritize sleep, because I couldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if I didn't sleep for 8 hours. I'm telling you, prioritize sleep. Like, a lot of people have this idea that, sleep isn't, you shouldn't have 8 hours of sleep. You shouldn't have, look, hey, I used to sleep for 4, 5 hours, 6 hours. I used to be fine, right? But at the time, I wasn't really, like, I work out every single day. I need some sleep. Like, my body needs, some rest. And I know this because every time I wake up earlier than 8 hours, I feel sluggish. I feel like I don't want to do anything. I feel like I don't want to, get out of bed. Like, get your sleep. Get your sleep. That's all I have to say. Get your sleep. All right. So those are the 5 things that you can do right now, today, to evolve. And hey, comment what you think about. I know sleep is going to be a huge one, so comment down below what you think about sleep. Comment down below what you think about all the rest. Exercising, what do you do for exercise? What do you do outside of your job? Do you create a business, learn a language, write a book? Like, what do you do? And also, what apps do you use? I would love to learn what apps you guys use for your routine and everything like that, because I use Things. Things is just, for me, it's just like it's like a game, and I like completing it, and I'm very into like progression. So yeah, that's just my thing. I'm into progression. I'm into growth. K growth. Duh. But yeah. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.